Well, hello, my fellow Ravens. This is Abakil, and welcome to a brand new series called The Broadcasters. Actually, we're gonna do a broadcast of which is of 30 minutes long. Yeah, by playing D&D Neverwinter. Actually, the first broadcast we're gonna host is Neverwinter. Now this is actually Neverwinter. New update, settled. Now there's a brand new update, which is March 20. Settled is actually a 3-part series. It is starting with episode 1. Hold on. Episode 1, The Iron Tooth. Now, as you know, the place had been changed a lot back then. Now, this new place was released to the first mod way back in 2012 or 2013. Yeah. So now they released a brand new mod 20 to us, and they changed the place a lot, and which means it's actually a 3-part series instead of 1 part like before. Now, as I told, it's good, and lately in time, and woken up these people from the Foul Wild. Wow, that were these people, these enemies are called. Well, into a 3-parter, which means all we're gonna get is something new, brand new to the game, instead of this new campaign and that sort of thing. Well, technically we are actually based on this is actually a 3-episode series, so it's not a 1-episode series. We are going to get a new race and a new class. Now, I'm not sure what they're gonna be actually, because there's nothing in terms of what they're actually gonna be, and only episode 1 is already out. It's been a month right now. Actually, yeah, been a month right now. Now, it's not even out on console yet. It's coming out on console on March 16th. So, which is next week. Yeah. And then, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, what I was looking for a new class for this game, for this new mod, for the new mod 20. The new class I want to implement is the Druid. As you know, Border Gate. There's the internet and new class called the Druid. The Druid is actually a magic class, but it can also be a supporter class too. So it can be DPS or supported by a way, something. The DPS is the shape-shifting ability. Changing to different kind of animals that makes you deal more damage to your enemies. While the sport is like healing allies, buffing up your teammates, and then also probably wise your allies. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing. Main thing, that's based on the cleric, but not a druid. I'm not really sure. Wise means like turning your allies back to life, but if they are dead. But yeah, that's how it works. Works for the druid. Yeah. There's another class 2 called the Crusader. The Crusader is actually kind of interesting. it has a sword. It has dual blading swords actually, not daggers or battle axes and that sort of thing. It has dual blading swords, and it's dealt by DPS all the way through. No tank or support. So it's like dealing massive damage amount of time. So yeah, that's another class 2. The Crusader. There's another one called Sorcerer. The Sorcerer is actually based on DPS 2, which is taking on spells, combinations, solutions through Forgotten Realms. Since this campaign is based on Forgotten Realms, and that's pretty much it. It's more into like elements of that you never saw before, actually. Yeah. And what other classes that are new that is not in this game yet? Barbarian. We do actually. The Barbarians are in there. Warlock is in there. I thought I could think of. I would say if the Druid is not in there, then my guess it could be the Crusader actually. But I'm really hoping for the best, as it could be one of those two, the Druid or the Crusader. Yeah, because I'm pretty interesting about the Druid. It's losing a way of a magic and support. It can actually shift to different kind of animals. A bear, a werewolf, a beaver. Well, something small. A rat. There you go. That's something small. Well, and many more too. Where the Crusader actually change forms and deals a lot of damage to the enemies, but with his or her dual blades, which is actually swords. Could be bar swords, it could be long swords, it could be anything, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of abilities they would have, or daily powers they would have, which is the ultimate ability to each class. And then also the Paragon path, like what path you should actually go for once you reach level 30. With this new class, I would say for the druid, as you know, druid is actually DPS and support. For the Paragon path, let's do Beast Tamer, which is actually DPS, and Spellbinder, which is support. That's could be good for the druid. Yeah, because Beast Tamer means you can go to different kind of animals. Most stressing the bear, and the werewolf. With Spellbinder means you can actually heal your allies. Wait, why is your allies back to life, and then buff them back up. That sort of thing. And then the Crusader path finder, the Paragon path could be Tricksters or Brick Raider, one of those two. Because Quick Trader means you have two swords on each hand, and you're dealing damage very fast. Like you can't stop. You keep going, and until the enemy is actually dead. And all of a sudden, you're stacking the enemy. You're you're making him freeze to death, you're making him burn to death, you're making him poison to death, or something, and he can't even attack you. So that's the way a quick stutter actually. What Brick Breaker means you just doing the damage of one hit over and over again, and the possibility they can die, but they will attack you actually. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good way of the two classes for their Paragon path. Wow, I can't believe I thought about that. Another thing is these 3 episodes actually related to it. There's a deep story to it. So if we go to episode 1, it deals with this. Episode 1, The Iron Tooth. The farmer welcomes the adventures to the remaining Shadow, including a new adventure zone and a campaign, the Vault of Stars dungeon, and new dangers and threats for heroes of Neverwinter to face. And then it just says, experience the storyline starting today on PC, and on March 16th on consoles, which is Xbox, PlayStation, and that's it. I don't think it's on. I don't believe it's on the Switch. I'm not sure. Anyway, there's more to it. So here's the next bit of it. The bridge between planes that once joined the Faragod to Fallon. The Fallon crossing has been resourcing service blocking passage. The challenge is from eventually returning to Neverwinter, speaking of an unfolding feeling within Sundar. An air of an unleash has sailed upon the Farwild. Even the other portals into the wild has say something watching from the shadows. And remember that dungeon you had to do to take on before? This is once you the peaceful claim that a rival awaken of mongrel defeat as the end of Brain elves begin to whisper of the sleepers, menacing spreading throughout the land, and more until the distressing visions that come to the awakened in nightmares. So it's built into these found wild and the Fire God too, and they're trying to give you nightmares and that sort of thing. It's a pretty hard campaign to do. Actually, it's also no longer a level 60. Yeah, no longer a level 65 character. It is now a level 80 character actually. Hey, once you start the campaign, if you don't know how to start it, go to the starting area. We meet all your other players, your players, your friends, your guests, and that sort of thing. And just go to that certain area where the elves are. Up the stairs to your left, you see a whole bunch of elves there. And just talk to the person actually in charge. She will send you to the first area of Sundar, past the trail of enemies to get to New Sundar actually, because there's a New Sundar and old Sundar, and then go. Now you get to go through three episodes of this campaign for Sundar. The first part's actually kind of hard. Like once you get through the trail, it's actually kind of hard. You gotta fight through 2 bosses, fight through a lot of goblins, trolls, and many more. True, too. So yeah, that might be for the best that actually give me a new class for this new campaign. This way it can actually help you out with this new campaign and that sort of thing. And it's not even applicable to the power level actually. So as long as you're level 80, you can actually enter it and do a pretty good job. Yeah. Well, in the middle of 3 wrenches, hosts of the Sundal have been frequently struck into the spreading neighborhoods and claim to each own. No. Now that means that there are different kind of enemies in there, and how people are actually going to eliminate these enemies through, which is the Vanguard, and those nasty the trolls, which are actually goblins, trolls, and other things. As you know, we did fight a dragon in the first mod of Sundal. Now, and here they are. These are the names of the enemies. The triggers of the surveillance of creatures are such as Fambus, Redcaps, Ghouls, and Droughts. Okay. And then the Fen. Now, I think Ghouls is actually a new enemy that you get to fight. Because I do remember the Redcaps and the Ghouls and the Fenmints, however you say that, and then the Fenwild is that sort of thing. Right, so yeah, and as you know, in Neverwinter, Sundar players return to Sundar to then experience collusion of the Fen crossing and sand elves found in old Sundar. What is the new evil? How will adventure connect with Medusa, the Winter White, and the Umbran? Will the found across and making several forever? That's the new boss. In the end of the campaign, actually, I think she's like the witch of this new boss, and that sort of thing. So yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's more to it. Yeah. Here's something. A blog about new Sundar and old Sundar. Yeah. Let's talk about old one first. With our new revisiting Sundar, the old Sundar zone was going away. The bonds from old Sundar are included in the new campaign. The bonds attached into the new campaign lined with the old campaign bond order. Yeah. So those bonds we had before, or in old Sundar, have been inflated to the new Sundar right now. Yeah. You can get 1 bond point every reward. That sort of thing. So it's as usual the same thing for every tasks is. And if you want to get a key to Bunga Castle, so you purchase once a day. Yeah, that sort of thing. Okay. So it's a little different. Gotcha. And because it's actually based on 3 episodes, this is it's actually something original. What is it? there's a way to talk about it, about the new campaign. I think it's like right here. As we return to the land of Sandar for all new adventures brings to the new campaign, or say 3 new mini campaigns. Sandar is released across 3 updates, each bringing a new adventure area and cross campaign along with it. These are looking for a little fun addition campaigns, while weekly Harsh is a main part of the set. The taxes is searching to the Renter Sindel event where you fill your bar unlocking awards along the way. So you do weekly quests in this new area, which is New Sandel, and you lock these certain gear and also the bonds, the boons too. 2. This new zone requires a item level of 40,000. So if you don't have that, okay, I don't know how they gotta get. I'm not sure how we gonna actually survive that place. However, there's an event running for the first 2 weeks from the launch turns into required off as long for you complete the intro mission during that time. You have remaining successful accomplishments if you below 40,000 item level. Oh, which is another word for power level. Oh, but if you skip to 40,000 power levels, blah blah blah, and those sorts of things, so you can project your what's going on in life. So that's actually kind of interesting, I gotta say. So it's 40,000 in item level now, but for power level. Oh, I'm not sure what I'm at actually, but I'm pretty sure I'm at 18,000. Power level. Oh, so which means I can take on a epic dungeon, and with a group as inside me. Starting, which actually is other players. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Nothing else I gotta say, but each one is actually kind of explanatory, and I gotta say that's pretty cool. Well, is it really that? Is it really it? Because I want to make this 30 minutes long. Okay, here's something good. So long ago, the fortress abandoned by the elves, which is March of the 4th, orcs, hunts in never again. This from Slamdar actually. Really, so I'm not sure why I'm reading orcs. Around 1479, DR enemies descended to the Empire of Ancient. The Knight Medusa went to right were upon to the ruins of Sandar and revenge the Empire of Outburn. Sorry for these names or words. By making instinct with the Winterwood, the porter of the Found Wild, located in the Found Wild City, the new Sandar, and that sort of things. So yeah, you get new armors, magic items, weapons, and gems throughout the campaign. You get to experience crafting glass, furniture, and other things to solution. Okay. So, if you don't know about this lockbox, which actually is like a pay to win thing. Pay to win thing. The lockbox gives you something emotional, which is a new mount, a new pet, and then other things too. And then also a new mount, a new pet, and a new companion. So yeah, there's a way to lockbox. This one's actually based on Cellbinder Lockbox. You get a new mount, which is actually cauldrons, a new pet, or you should say companion, which is a beast. It's like a panther, but it's based on nature. And then other items too, which is 10 immense trading balls. So those items you can actually trade other items to certain things, and enchantments, and which actually is gems that you actually refine to make them much stronger by the rank. So yeah, but there you go. That's actually pretty much it. I gotta say about the new area of Neverwinter, Sundaw. Oh, I know what. I'm really looking for what the new class actually was gonna be. Is it gonna be the Crusader or the Druid? As you know, I got a pretty good info about those two for the Paragon Path. For the Druid, it's actually Beast Tamer and Spellbinder. And then for the Crusader is Trickster and Big Bracer, which means is. And as you know, those two classes are based on DPS and support, but I'm not sure if we're gonna hit on to tank, because there's not many classes that are actually based on tank. Their way out actually. The fighter, the paladin, and the barbarian actually. Those three classes are actually based on tanks for the Paragon Path actually. So I'm not sure what else could be entered to a tank for a certain class. But I believe that's actually a pretty good idea. That's something. And whatever the new race are gonna be, I don't think we have Blood Elf in our race. So I believe that actually is the new race of Blood Elf. Since the campaign is actually based on elves, and that's why it's called Sundaw. New Sundaw is actually it's actually related to the land of elves, and I can't wait to see what happens. So yeah, there you go. That's actually a decent way what to have else can happen. So I think that's actually pretty much it. Hopefully you actually enjoyed this first podcast, I gotta say, and I think I just hit the 30-minute mark. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and I'm gonna do more of this throughout the way, games or other things too, as a podcast. Just talking about it, what we actually can do to make it even a lot better. And I think that's actually pretty much it. So I'm gonna leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. To join Team Win. Do follow me on all my social media accounts. Do give me some good ideas to what I can do to talk about for 30 minutes long as a broadcast. I don't know how I can actually do that, but something in the comment below, so I can actually do something else. But another news, I'll see you next time, and bye.